Happy Friday to you, Tennessee Valley. Just wanted to hop on here and give you a little update as we head into the weekend. Of course, today we are waking up to dry conditions, a little bit of cloud cover out there, but as we zoom out, just a couple of snow showers across the central plains, but outside of that, high pressure going to dominate our weather. So we're looking at quiet conditions for the remainder of the day. Temperatures are still a little bit chilly. Again, this is as of just after 7:30, so some of you drop down to freezing, but as we get into your afternoon, we will bounce back. We'll be in the 60s, so it's going to turn out to be a nice day. Now, it is going to be breezy out there. Yeah, we'll warm up, but these gusts out of the south are going to pick up after about lunchtime and potentially pick up upwards of about 25 to even 30 miles per hour. Plus, our relative humidity is going to be pretty low. Dew points are going to be on the low end, and we have this ongoing drought. So once again, fire danger is going to be a little bit elevated, and we already have special weather statements across North Georgia. So we've had several wildfires in our area over the last couple of weeks and across the southeast in general. So it'd be a good idea to avoid any burning and adhere to those local burn bans that your communities are putting forth, just because it is, again, going to be very dry. And we can take a look at your fire and smoke, those red dots, some local wildfires. You can see those burning across much of the southeast. So again, the rain this weekend helped us a little bit, or earlier this week, not this weekend. But still is very dry out there, so just be very mindful of that. Now let's track out your upcoming weekend. Again, the rest of today, just going to be some cloud cover early on, some sunshine later today. We will have a weak disturbance come through tonight. That'll increase cloud cover, kind of just like a little weak front. You can see some green showing up, so there could be some light showers tonight into early Saturday. By about 8 o'clock, there still could be a sprinkle or two, but I think most of the rain's going to be out of here. And most of your Saturday is actually looking pretty good. Probably have a mix of sun and clouds, more clouds early, more sun late. And then another low pressure going to track into the south, or from the south, as we get into late Saturday. So Saturday night, notice some of that rain pushing in. That low pressure will track along the I-20 corridor. So Sunday morning, we'll have the potential for some showers, especially early on. I wouldn't be surprised if a little bit of sleet mixed in at times in some of the higher elevations, because temperatures are going to be pretty chilly. Don't expect that to happen here in the valley. And then as we get into your afternoon, still going to be a couple scattered showers, but the best chance of rain will be before the sun comes up Sunday into the morning. So that could impact your church plans or your brunch plans, whatever you may be doing. As we take a look at your futurecast rainfall, not a whole lot coming our way through Sunday evening, maybe up to 1/4 of an inch. So this isn't going to be a washout. Not really going to have a big impact on your plans, but if I had to pick one day, Saturday or Sunday, I would say Saturday is certainly going to be the pick day of the weekend. And fortunately, with this little system, not going to be any severe weather here. It'll stay along the Gulf Coast on Saturday and then transition to South Georgia and parts of the Florida Panhandle on Sunday. So again, just a little bit of light rain out there. Not going to be a big deal. Also, I want to show you our spring countdown, because we're only 13 days away, and I know many of you like warmer weather. Well, it's right around the corner. Of course, the spring equinox is on March 20th, so that's coming up shortly. Also, time change this weekend. Some of you love it, some of you hate it. We go back to daylight savings time. So standard time is ending on Saturday, or I believe the time change is actually officially 2 a.m. on Sunday. But here's your sunrise on Saturday in Chattanooga, 7:01. Sunset, 6:43. Sunday, the sun doesn't come up till almost 8 o'clock, and it sets at 7:44. So you get more daylight on the back end of the day. So as you're coming home from work next week, get off at 5, well, you'll have more sunlight to work with. But if you're heading out to work around 7, it's still going to be dark. Even 8 o'clock, the sun's just going to be coming up. So that's kind of the trade-off there. More daylight coming, of course, as we continue through spring, but that's just what we're looking at. So don't forget, if you have any analog clocks, you need to set those forward 1 hour before going to bed on Saturday. Yeah, you do lose that hour of sleep, but we'll get it back in the fall. And it's also a good time to check those batteries, or just replace them in the carbon monoxide detectors and the smoke detectors, and your weather radios if you have a no weather radio. That way you're prepared for severe weather season. Now, as we take a look at your temperature trends, warmer than normal conditions look likely heading into the middle of the month for the entire eastern half of the country. Cooler than normal conditions in the west coast. So as we take a look at your 7-day forecast, we're going to be in the mid to upper 60s Friday and Saturday. 56 on Sunday, a little bit cooler with that rain. Monday, 69. And then as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll be awfully close to the mid to upper 70s, maybe even some lower 80s as we move into next week. So it is getting warmer, but should you plant anything yet? No, don't recommend it, because usually our last freeze is March 24th, and that's just the average here in Chattanooga. It's happened as late as April 25th. Median last frost is that first week of April, but of course these dates are a little bit later for the higher elevations and the Blue Ridge Mountains and the plateau. So usually in the valley you want to wait until at least April 15th. Usually that's kind of the safe window to start planting anything. If you live in the higher elevations, you might want to wait until the first day of May, just to be safe. You can do it earlier, but it's at your own discretion, of course. But that's just what's my 2 cents on the matter. Forecast for the next 7 days. Again, we're keeping this nice and short for your Friday. A couple light showers possible tonight. Going to be breezy today. Elevated fire danger. Could be a fire danger again on Saturday. A few PM showers possible. We'll have some rain on Sunday, mainly in the morning and early afternoon. Monday and Tuesday, plenty of sunshine. Chilly each morning, but mild. Actually, we'll call it warm afternoons. Almost 80 by Wednesday. And then we'll have another system coming in late Wednesday into Thursday that'll give us more showers. Unclear if we'll have any severe threat. Right now, it looks pretty low. But then we're going to have another system next weekend that could be a little bit stronger, and that could give us some stronger storms. It's still, a ways away, but we're going to keep an eye on that. So just keep that on the back burner. But this weekend, outside of a few rain chances, looking pretty good. So enjoy your Friday, and of course, enjoy your weekend. And don't forget, spring forward this weekend.